Jealousy is sometimes confused with envy, which is quite different. Envy is a two-person situation, whereas jealousy is a three-person situation. Envy is a reaction to lacking something and desiring something that someone else has. On the other hand, jealousy is a reaction to the threat of losing something, usually someone. This can mean that when you are feeling jealous, you are often feeling envious as well. What we're going to talk about now is jealousy, which may be about an ex-partner of your current partner, or something your partner has or you want. Jealousy is not called the green-eyed monster without good reason. Most people describe jealousy as an extremely painful, crazy feeling. Jealousy can be the most painful thing you've ever experienced. People report that they try everything in an attempt to gain some control over it, but found that nothing works. It can cause extreme pain and distress. Even when people who experience extreme jealousy have enough self-control not to resort to actual acts of violence, they often fantasize about it. What's more, jealousy can lead to possessiveness, which can be highly destructive. And between the jealousy and the possessiveness, people can act completely out of character, with loss of control and a sense of going mad. Sharing your feelings and thoughts with your partner can be helpful, but it may not get to the core problem. So again, working with a therapist is recommended. So where does jealousy come from? Jealousy is a deep primal emotion which is formed deep in our unconscious. It is related to our primal need to protect what we see belongs to us, and to be primed to detect threats to the security of our tribe or our family. It can underlie anger, which, as we've seen, is a secondary top-level emotion. Usually, jealousy erupts from a crisis of trust. It may be distrust of others or of oneself. Jealousy is less likely to arise in a relationship where the couple knows and understands each other and are conscious of each other's feelings and thoughts. I have found the best way to deal with jealousy is to challenge it. I invite my clients to close their eyes. Closed eyes enable people to focus inward. I ask them, if you look at your jealousy in the best possible light, what is the jealousy intended to accomplish? So let's do this together. Close your eyes. Ask yourself, what is the jealousy intended to accomplish? And see what comes up. It often clarifies the triggering dilemma. When I ask clients who've been plagued with jealous feelings this question, the responses tend to fall into three categories: either projection, protection, and/or competition. So let's talk about the examples to help illustrate what I mean. Okay, so imagine a situation where the partner may believe that when the other is at work, they are perpetually flirting, or find everyone at their partner's workplace wants to date them or have sex with them. They may be deeply suspicious of the motives of their partner's friends and work colleagues, to the point when they have complex and completely unfounded thoughts and ideas. In doing this, the jealous partner is either projecting their own fears about their own possible inclination to stray, or they feel that this is necessary to protect their partner, who they see as unable to see the danger and protect themselves. Or they may see others as competition to their own place in the relationship because they feel insecure. So you can see there are three possible goals that jealousy can serve: to protect, project, and compete with someone outside the relationship. Once we know what the concern or issue the jealousy is meant to address, we can work together to create new options for solving the problem. So again, ask yourself, what is the real reason that I am jealous? And what is the jealousy trying to achieve? So if you feel suspicious that your partner stays late at work deliberately because there's a work colleague who's interested in them, and if you want to see if there's a real attraction, this might be something that deep down you might think you are capable of doing. That's projection. And it might be that you don't feel that your partner is able to resist the charms of a highly attractive work colleague. Protection. And if you fear that your partner is going to leave the relationship with you for someone smarter or more attractive or more resources, that's competition. I find that some clients harbour secret thoughts about their attraction to a third person and then project these thoughts onto their partner. For example, Jack might secretly find Susie at work attractive, although that is something he would never dream of acting on, but it is enough for him to sow the seed of thought that maybe Jill is also finding someone else attractive. Alternatively, Jill might feel jealous when Jack takes up golf because she knows that there are many attractive single women at the golf club, while in her heart she knows that in Jack's shoes she would be looking for the hot talent out there and even flirt with them or go further. Some clients might see their partner as the potential target for a third person to try and seduce away from the family. In this case, their feelings of jealousy are protective, aimed to keep the family together, and it also may show feelings of inadequacy, that they feel that deep down their partner is wanting someone more high-flying or socially adept, for example. One partner in the couple feels that someone else, a third person, might be able to do a better job in this relationship, that they might feel intense thoughts of fear and threat to their position. If they're feeling inadequate, competition for the survival of the relationship can intervene. Low self-esteem in one partner can be the cause of jealousy if they feel that their partner has chosen down by picking them and that there are many others out there willing to step into their shoes. Of course, this also demonstrates a deep lack of trust for their partner, who is likely to be hurt if they knew they were not seen as capable of rebutting anyone trying to break into the relationship. So, whichever of these emerges as the reason for your own jealousy, note that at the core is a lack of trust of yourself or your partner. Distrust feeds jealousy. The goal of jealousy is usually to sustain a relationship that you treasure, and if you distrust yourself or others, to act in a way that will keep the relationship going. Conversely, trust will make jealousy go away. If you trust your partner never to stray, never to do anything that will weaken or end the relationship, you'll be able to relax and see that jealousy is pointless and unnecessary. Again, an imago conversation can help to explain to your partner why you've been feeling jealousy and what happens when you do. We're also attaching the checklist for determining whether you are a minimizer, a turtle in your relationship, or a maximizer, a hailstormer. Remember, there's no right, no wrong, no good or bad, and that we can change in different relationships with different people. We're also sharing the 10 commandments for committed, loving relationships, which gives you some excellent guidelines for respecting your partner, the relationship and the relational space between you, and for achieving a relationship good health. Also attached, you'll find 10 tips for dealing with jealousy and 10 tips for dealing with anger, which will give you some guidelines for good practice. I'll be looking forward to seeing you in the next module in the Rescu Academy Reignite Your Relationship course, in which I'll be talking about distance, privacy and space.